you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog or some bum. Alright, they gonna click, 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. Come with the mic. Yeah, characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rings so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep walking, unless you're trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep it out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the rest. But it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again, bouncing again, bouncing again, come on, bouncing again, bouncing again, bouncing again. Can do now.
Your hands in it, gotta pull the thorns out and love the pain in it. From Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He gets it complete to A.T. Perry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Here we go. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Man open left side is Brown. 9 yards the pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
On one, ready?
First and 10 at the 60-yard line.
Now Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Point after try forthcoming. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Buccaneers nothing.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
180!
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. You talk about this Bengals defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Mayfield. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And getting this just shy of midfield, he'll spot it at the 49. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
From the gun, Mayfield dumps it off to Mixon. Takes this to the 45. Breaking tackle. Bought him a little extra space. The Bucs are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They fell in the opener. Got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
20!
Mayfield on play action. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
180! Stop!
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards, and this one winds up no good.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
This 2nd and 4.
Good. 180. What's up?
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Mayfield looks to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. That catch puts him 80 away from 1,000. He's now at 920, and 920, that ties him with Torrey Holt.
That's a great name to remember, but the number, 920, almost boggles the mind, doesn't it? You're talking about 80 catches away from 1,000. What a phenomenal achievement. If he gets there, they have no reason to believe he won't.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Complete to Joe Mixon. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Pistol. Real. My man. Stop.
Play fake. Mayfield. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Mayfield down. And this one is incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Yards on the punt there. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Into the hands of Perry, complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
It's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I can heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillar, thing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn heads. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn legs.
Diamonds on me, fight Nick and wrist, Ike and Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me, dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzy, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya. I'll stay forever. I'll stay forever.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So a song heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Had to focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician. And if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need,
Yeah. I've been dealing, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, legends, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option, really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. Flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, legends, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the car. could never deny us. The demons really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties.
It's just about game time as we're settled into Tampa's Raymond James Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big 13.
Let's give it the game here to Chase Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
180. Wait, hot.
Burrow from the gun. Has it downfield. It's Chase. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And they're going to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Baker. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on first. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Baker now off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And now it's third down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss and now gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Run.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Hey,
goal.
we're 33.
Here's Baker to throw. Throw fine in his back. Mixon. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7.
the Buccaneers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Wide 80.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second. On one, ready?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Cut. Wide 80. What is that? Cut. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. Cut.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals break the tie here in the 1st. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield escapes the pocket. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. He puts some juice on a deep challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Down the left sideline he goes. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 7.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards. Working quickly here.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Baker now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Kings! What's up?
Third down. Here's Mayfield. It's complete. This is Nguka. This gets the first and more. Keeps it moving. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. Brian Mann, he's in the clear. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their early lead to 13.
The kicker on.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Baker now from the gun. This is complete to Schultz. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made. And they will face a third down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Bengals are out in front. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Again to Mixon up the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down looking to throw. Mayfield. This is hauled in by on the right side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Hey, alert!
It's Mixon on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Hurry! Up, Justin! Run.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Pass out quickly here to Kirk. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Up, Justin!
Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Schultz with the catch. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
It's a gain of 9.
Point it right.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
wear 33. What's that?
Baker throwing again. Buying some time right. He finds it beyond the marker. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd down, give to Brown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Makes the catch. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
On 1, ready?
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Here we go.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Burrow from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Down to the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. They'll run the draw with Mixon. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Baker now off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
180! What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's Ibuka on the slant. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
180! Start!
First down, here's Baker. They'll find in his back, Nixon. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. Finds the in route, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
First and 10, on to Mixon. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing, Baker. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
King!
Third and long, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though, with 15 seconds left. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
On first down, here's Burrow. Has it in close. But he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, That's a go-to route to target.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow puts everything he has under this one. This is caught inside the 15. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. I ain't sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Half's going to begin with a mix and run. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Mayfield now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
180! Hey, alert 33! What's up?
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
What's up?
Running with Mixon at the gun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
180!
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Mayfield. Flushed out now to his left. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep them from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Third and short, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now it's second down. Baker throwing again. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
To Joe Mixon. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
180. Regular. Done.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Connects on the crosser. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
180. Real. Go down. Hey, alert. What's that?
And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And he gets in, touchdown! The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10.
38. Buccaneers, 28. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Burrow back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Bengals, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bengals.
Burrow from the gun. He's got it. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 16-point ball game. Bates now for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Power squib kick is taken in. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Wanting to start the drive and mix it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hurry!
Offense in the hurry up here.
30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Point it right.
Mayfield now off the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be third down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Bengals into the nickel set, third down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's complete. This is Anguka. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
Here's Mayfield. He completes it in traffic. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
180! Up, left! No! Run!
Once more, it's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up third down.
Regular. What's up?
On third down, here's Williams. That's the first down, and he's still going. Running down the left side. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, I think they would have been happy just getting a new set of downs, Brock. Instead, he hits a home run.
And you know this, Kate. I love run plays on this down and distance because you usually get man-to-man. And what happens with man-to-man, those guys...
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Burrow out of the shotgun. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here,
Burrow to the air now. This one's caught. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
11 empty. Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Looking inside the red zone. That one connects. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a 3-score game in the 4th. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals push their lead to 18.
52. Buccaneers 34.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Done.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Good. Up. 180. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. It's a Buka on the slant. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Good. 180. What's what?
Give to Williams from the gun. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Cut at the 20-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Mike Evans. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Good. 180. Alert, 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 alert. Done.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the Bengals get to it. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Tackle made right around the 26. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
On one, ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's get set. 180. Raise up. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First down, Cincinnati.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun, they get to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They're going to pass it here. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Air it out on third. Makes the catch. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
Here we go.
line.
180. 180. 12. Shot.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Hey, can.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's Perry on the catch. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. So they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
Bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out. Hey. Bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out.
Coming live from the VIP, heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring them out,
hey, all my hot girls yelling.
Bring them out,
hey, all the dope boys yelling.
Bring them out,
hey, front the back gate yelling. Hey, I know nothing to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, pricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard talk career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring them out,
hey, all my hot girls yelling.
Bring them out,
hey, all the dope boys yelling.
Bring them out,
hey, front the back gate yelling.
Bring them out,
mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, 1 or 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another